Hey everybody, Shaman32 here. Welcome to the channel. We're here today to react to the third episode of season 3 of Red Dwarf. This one is entitled Polymorph. Now, I feel like I remember this one, but I don't quite remember it enough to talk about it. Luckily, which is good. My bad memory is a blessing sometimes. But even if it's stuff that I do remember, I'm still excited to get to experience it again because it's Red Dwarf. It's fun. However many times you watch it, it's always excellent every time, and I'm just excited to be back with this. I want to thank everybody who's been patient with me recently with the delays and not uploading anything, and then also last week taking a week off of not doing anything. I only filmed one thing, that was a film that I've got to try to get out by tomorrow, and I've only done a tiny bit of an hour and a half. It's gonna be fun. But yeah, thank you so much everybody who's been patient and everything like that. But this is Red Dwarf. I grew up watching this, I've said it before. So this is like one of the things that is a bit easier for my head to get back into, because I know I've seen it all up until a certain point. I think I've watched all the one up until like the comeback, which I think is might have seen some of season 8, but I've seen season 9, which is like 2 specials, which isn't on iPlayer. Apart from that, I haven't seen anything after. So we've still got quite a bit I've seen, which I don't care. It's fucking Red Dwarf. I'd watch this countless amount of times. I would. It's just always fun. It's one of those things. But last episode was great. I do remember ish. I looked at the thumbnail and the description. I was like, right, that one. Okay. Like, even if I hadn't watched it last week, I probably could still talk about it. But it was really good. It was a fantastic like capsule episode for Craig Charles and Chris Barry. Chris Barry is like, I didn't appreciate Rimmer as much when I was younger. My favourite was Kryten and Lister. I still absolutely fucking adore Kryten. This is only 3rd episode with Robert Llewellyn we're coming up. And I love Kryten. I was so excited that now we've got the core lot. But I appreciate Rimmer so much more. He used to be like, I liked him, but he was my least favourite. But I appreciate him so much more now, because like I see all like the different sides to his characters. He's got a sad character. And Chris Barry's performance is fantastic. That last episode was great, because like, again, I've said it before, I think they're kind of like brothers in a way, Rimmer and Lister. Like, they'll take the complete piss out of each other, have a right go at each other, but if anybody else does it, or they're ever in trouble, or they're actually legitimately sad about something, then they will help each other out or defend each other. And I love that. Like, I'm allowed to make fun of him, but you're not. I love that, because like, Rimmer was really legitimately trying to keep Lister alive. He was concerned for him. Yeah, okay, he was still doing like nagging him and stuff like that. But then when he thought that Lister had burnt his guitar, which he didn't, he burnt the fucking chest. I would have kept the chest and burnt the stuff inside it, to be honest, but because the chest was gorgeous. But he was like, no, burn them, and it's like, oh god, what have I done? But then when he realizes, it's like, didn't he say something like, Kryten, get the chainsaw, or something like that? And it's just, I love the dynamic between those two. I never appreciated it enough when I first watched it. So like, I haven't seen it in years. So like, it's nice seeing this from like a completely fresh perspective, an adult perspective. Because like I said, I grew up watching this. I watched this probably when I was I think this was 92 or something like this season, or maybe 90s. I can't remember what year. But I was born in 86, so I was watching it from the get-go when I was little diddy. Probably too young. Not too young to understand it, but I still watched it, so I've literally grown up on this show. So seeing it from an adult perspective is awesome. And Polymorph sounds familiar. I don't remember exactly why. Like I said at the beginning, it's like right there, but not like far enough ahead that I can see bits out the corner of my eye, if that makes sense. Or like I can see it in front of me, but through frosted glass, I can't describe it enough. But I'm so excited because like I know it's a good one. Season, like the first 2 episodes are fantastic, so I'm excited to see what we got coming next. If you enjoyed this reaction, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, give the notification bell a tick. You'll know when the next episode goes live. Let's get going with the reaction in 3, 2, 1. Let's go.
This week's Red Dwarf contains scenes which are unsuitable for younger viewers and people of a nervous disposition.
Younger viewers. What did I just say? Oh, fuck, that's loud. But what did I just say? I was watching it since I was too young, so oops. Oopsie. But oh, so that is a warning for anybody else. I've left my fucking fingerless gloves downstairs. Oh no, my hands are gonna get cold. I'll just sit like this. Luckily long sleeves, but yeah. So nervous dispositions. Too young. Which, considering the amount I swear, you shouldn't be watching my channel anyway, should you? Apologies if I'm shouting. This is really loud in my ears. But yeah. It's good that they put that warning there. I think... No, I still can't... I can't remember if I'm remembering another one or not. If that makes sense. Danger. Genetic waste. Do not open.
Do not attempt to open this pod.
What's with the narration this time? A creature?
It feeds up the human psyche, seeks out the deranged, the
It's a really cool voice.
the emotionally crippled.
So basically the crew. And it's got out and into the... Oh, okay. Oh, this is going to be a very... I remember. I think. That looks familiar. Oh. It polymorph. Yeah. Trying to think of what to do. Is that a vorpal rabbit? If you know, you know.
Not too little and not too much. It's important.
What's he putting?
Here we go.
Why is the subtitles in the middle of the bloody screen?
I won't take a jiff. Not now, Kryten. I'm cooking.
Oh, I forgot. That's where he attaches his vacuum in his crotch.
Oh, you name
Okay.
it. Buzzsaw, power drill, hedge trimmer, even an egg whisk.
In his groin.
Just like stick the egg whisk attachment on the end and you can like whip up a Spanish omelette.
I certainly can, sir. But it's amazing how few people are prepared to eat them.
I wonder why. I wonder why. Why would you? Oh shit. Whoa. Is he all right?
Goodness me, I must have sucked up a penny.
Oh, gross.
I better change the old bag there. Yes, I'll just go and get a
Yeah,
fresh
go
one.
change the bag from his groinal socket
Something smells good. What is it?
with a shitload of chili.
I love this.
I like how his like wardrobes are like different this season. He's got more like variety and style.
Yeah, you've really made an effort here. Where'd you get all this stuff? I just got sick and tired of using plastic knives and forks, man. So I went to the medical unit and nicked some gear. This is a
Fair enough. Yeah, if it works, it works.
My food with a scalpel? Something that's been inside someone's guts?
If it's not been used, exactly. Yeah.
Something that long ago in history may well have performed a certain popular Jewish operation?
Good point. I don't.
Embryo refrigeration unit.
Oh no! Is he gonna bring out an embryo?
Next to the colostomy bag with the chili sauce in it.
Oh! I like how they've got different like sets this time. I swear the budget must have gone. I think I've said this before. That looks like a generic. There we go. I like how it just popped up. What is that?
What the hell is that? It's a syringe.
That's a.
And a syringe.
Yeah.
Gross. Artificial insemination.
What? What's on the ship? Sorry if I'm shouting. I'm so sorry. Why has he got that on the ship?
This isn't a meal, this is an autopsy.
Yeah, that's disgusting.
Think I got nothing better to do than hang around watching you serve chicken chassa in a stool bucket? I don't know. You pull out all the stops. You make an effort.
Oh no, that's disgusting. Like, I get where he's coming from, but that's gross. Remember, he's got different outfits this time as well instead of his
Sorry to interrupt, sir. I just need to get a...
actual uniform.
That's me there. Those are my brothers, John, Frank, and Howard.
I forgot he had brothers.
Just the usual boyhood pranks, you know. Apple-pied beds and black-eye telescope. And once
Yeah.
I even hid a small landmine in my sandpit. And how are they supposed to know it's going to go off? Marvelous, guys.
What the
Who's
fuck?
that there? An old girlfriend, Mr. Arnold, sir?
Hardly.
Is that his mum?
Silly old trout.
Mate, that's his mum.
She's my mother.
So sorry, sir.
Just forget it.
Oh, how can I forget it, sir?
I love Kryten so much. I'm so...
I said she was a simple-minded...
Mate, you're going over the top, Kryten. He's still so bad with humans, isn't he? I love him so much. I'm so happy.
putrid amphibious guilt
Mate,
breather with
overdoing it.
brains of
Kryten, come.
mollusk.
I love Kryten so much. I'm so happy.
Very clearly a very private family moment. I've no fish to embarrass you further. I'll let myself trout. Oh, sir, I don't...
Oh, I love him so much.
We went scooting off down to the cargo bay, complete with bazookoids and backpacks.
But he's right this time.
One of Lister's socks.
Hey, that's a non-human life form.
I think you should take a butcher's.
Just in case.
I lost it. Somewhere along the habitation decks.
Yeah.
Get a moment's peace in this place.
Oh, poor oh, I can't even get the names through.
Shami kebab Diablo. It's beautiful, man. It's like eating
That's-
molten lava. I got one for Peterson once, you know. He was in sick bay for the week.
Ah, is he all right? Oh, oh, that looks so gross. Oh, that looks so gross.
It went under here. I can see it. You all right, sir? Smack, it's gone. What? How could that be? Where could it go?
It's because it changed into something else. Oh no, it's his shorts. It's his shorts.
Very, very. Just a little pain in the butt. Oh, my uniform's it's shrinking. Oh, no. The book's alive, man. Help me, please. Please, I'm begging you. Pull it down.
Well, I can't say I'm totally shocked.
Hey, he's been alone a lot.
Anything, won't you, Lister?
Yeah,
Boxes, where are they?
I threw them over here.
Sure.
There's nothing here. Just
right there. They're right fucking there. I can see them. Oh,
snake.
very realistic.
What is going on?
It's a life form.
Snakes, they freak me out so
It's the fears. It's the fears it was all about.
What's your first?
This?
What the fuck? That I remember.
Is it some kind of alien?
No, it's from Earth. Man-made.
Uh-huh.
Its DNA profile. Some kind of genetic experiment.
Okay, so it's just a genetic experiment.
An attempt to create the ultimate warrior, a mutant that could change
Uh-huh.
shape to suit its terrain and deceive its enemies. So
I get the idea behind that.
That's insane.
That's just a bit, yeah.
Fear, guilt.
Which is what we saw. But where'd the ball come from?
Prey.
Transport and discreet.
Emotional vampire.
Most. It's Colin Robinson.
It took him to the very limit of his terror, and then sucked out his fear.
So
Which,
now
if it-
Lister's got no sense of fear.
Precisely.
Well, that's going to be worrying.
I could have had it in the sleeping quarters, but you saw it. You saw it. It took me by surprise.
No fear now, though. So this is going to be dangerous.
For once a Barney, we'll give it one. One swift knee and a happy sax. It'll drop like anyone else.
Their performances in this show are so good.
Beat to the death with a tonsil end.
Yes, yes.
Damn.
I'm gonna stick my fist so far down its gut, I'll be able to pull a label off its underpants.
Yes, yes, Kryten.
Knock him out.
Pal, you starting trouble.
What? He's just angry now. It's not no fear. He's just angry.
It's always been my lucky number.
Right, well, let's load up Starbug and get out of here.
What about this?
Yeah.
Oh, just seal the hatch from the inside. He'll be safe here until we're ready to go.
Remember, it's
Leave
out there.
him.
It could be anything.
It could be. It could be space bug. Starbug. Starbug. Why am I saying space bug? I'm doubting myself.
What about the Rimmer Directive, which states never tangle with anything that's got more teeth than the entire Osmond family?
Yeah, very teethy grins. Very teethy grins they had, but they could literally be anything. It could be what they're standing on.
When you see it, aim roughly in its direction.
It could be on Cat's head. But Cat's got heat signature, right? If they do that, it will go to him. It literally could be anything. It could be Kryten.
It's in the shadows. It's in the shadows. There.
Paranoia.
That's all. False alarm.
It's the paranoia. He's going to be paranoid. It's one of the things it's going to feed on, right?
I don't understand it. Holograms don't produce heat, and neither do androids. What are they homing in on?
So long, guys.
Oh, no. What's he gonna do? Classic. Shut up.
Got it or you ain't.
Love the haircut.
Where are you? Over here. Stay put. We'll come and find you.
Keep talking.
You can easily do that, but is it gonna change into one of them? Can it change into people? I can't remember. Or is it gonna be that box? I'm suspecting everything right now.
What are you looking for?
It's dangerous.
You can turn into anything, including anyone.
Like I say, it can turn into anything. You gotta have your wits about you all the time. Don't let up for 1 second.
She looks familiar, very familiar.
Come on, man.
Even the creature's like, oh, for fuck's sake.
I'm the cat.
Ah, I'm the genetic mutant.
Glad to know you. Jenny who?
He really is stupid, isn't he? And now he's gonna have no fear.
It's got him.
Oh my goodness. Are you all right?
Does he look all right?
Is he dead? Unconscious, but according to these size
No
scans,
fear?
he appears to have lost an emotion.
Which one?
He's lost his vanity.
Oh, fuck. It can suck his emotions? Shit, how's it gonna get to Rimmer? Rimmer's gonna have to save the day. Really, Rimmer? But he's a hologram, it shouldn't be able to touch him, right?
It's got my guilt. I have lost a single emotion which prevents
Yeah.
me from transgressing the mores, mores, and manners.
Well, this is gonna be interesting if you don't get this back.
You're gonna get us all killed.
So?
This is hilarious. Same woman? Oh, no.
You've just had my mum.
5 times. He was like a wild stallion.
Very prim, very proper, almost austere.
I love his laugh.
Lister and mother. It's a dream come true.
I honestly thought my false teeth were going to fall out. Positions you bent me into.
Terrific. That sounds enchanting.
Come on, Rimmer, you can do it. I don't.
Betty Spaghetti!
There's the anger. How can they get him, though? He's a hologram. It shouldn't work. It shouldn't work on him. Right? I don't get how it hurt. Because he's not a physical being. He's not there. It shouldn't have happened. Give Keisha a chance.
Just because it's an armor-plated alien killing machine that
He's got no anger.
what you've got to do is get it round a table, put
Oh,
together
dear.
a solution package, perhaps over tea and biscuits.
Sorry, it's just the way they've made him look. We're not going to talk about the person he looks like.
I'll knock the smagger to oblivion.
Right, well, that's very nice, David. Let's put that on the back burner, shall we? Kat, let's have your contribution. Come on.
Don't ask me my opinion. I'm nobody. Just I'm not here.
That's lovely. Thank you very much.
This is so weird.
We hit it hard and hit it fast with a major, and I mean major leaflet campaign.
I wondered where this was going to come from.
Chameleonic life forms? No, thanks. And if that's not enough, well, I don't know what will be.
Has anyone ever told you that you are a disgusting, pus-filled bubo who has all the
Bubo.
self-possession of an Alsatian dog after a head swap operation?
Hey, Alsatians can be absolutely lovely. They're... Help me get over my fear of big dogs. Big Softy, the one I used to live next to.
It comes down to a choice between the League Against Salivating Monsters or
Okay.
my own personal preference, which is the Committee for the Liberation and Integration of Terrifying Organisms and their Rehabilitation into Society. One drawback with that, the abbreviation is clitoris.
I knew there was going to be a bit of abbreviation. I knew it was going to be abbreviation.
Car stickers aren't ready till Thursday, but sometimes one just has to act spontaneously. People, let's go.
Hey,
Oh my God.
Maybe I can borrow some money from him.
Maybe if I hand you guys over, it'll let me go. Move it, suckers!
I don't get how losing his vanity makes him a drunk. But it's just complete opposite of Cat, and I think it's going to be hilarious when they get all the stuff back and Cat looks down like, oh, God! Really, listen. Had to be something, didn't it? Could be his sign he's holding.
Nice juicy humans, come and get them.
And a cat, because he's not a human. They keep forgetting he's not a human. God, that's bright. What's it going to have changed into? Or is it just slithering around as that giant monster? Slithering around as a giant monster. There we go. As soon as I saw those things, I knew what was going to happen.
Oh, how can you ever forgive me, sirs? Well, naturally, I will commit suicide immediately.
Hey, we're all a bit whacked out.
Aww.
Say that again. Come on, let's go and clean up. If I don't get into some coordinated meeting, I'm gonna have to resign my post as most handsome guy in the ship.
Oh, never. Never, Cat. Never. There is... Oh, no. What are they going to do to... And that's where they're going to end it. I'm going to stop it now before I sing the music. I do remember that one. I remember the shorts bit. That was funny. It's like going, yeah, you'll bonk anything, won't you, Lister? And I didn't forget about Kryten's attachment or attachments, but I did at the same time. So like it was like, oh my God, yes. But again, it showed off everybody's talent because they all played like different versions of themselves, and they were all so good at it. Like Lister went insane. Like it was like he was just angry without fear. Just because he had no fear doesn't mean he should have been angry, you know. But then obviously, remember, it was like I was half expecting him to start singing "Kumbaya" and all that sort of stuff. But who they made him look like did not age well at all. We're not going to go into that. But Chris Barry was fantastic. Robert Llewellyn is so fucking funny. They're all so freaking talented. They're so funny. Again, it's not my favorite episode, but it's still a classic. You know, it's still a really good one. It's not as scary as like that initial bit made it seem like, but I can get why they put that warning because like I don't get why people would have been afraid of Daleks, but apparently people were. I can it's kind of like that same thing. Like maybe when I was younger, I might find that scary. Although I don't know what maybe I didn't watch this particular episode when I was really little. My mum didn't let me watch it till I was older because I know I've seen it, but I'm fairly certain I was not scared. I found it funny. So maybe I didn't watch this one until I was a little bit older than watching the rest of the season. I don't know. But yeah, that was a really funny one. I do like the new set. Like they weren't like before it was like mostly the on-ship stuff was in Rimmer and Lister's bedroom, but now they've got more places like, oh God, using the artificial insemination thing for a cow. And why would they have that? Did they have animals on board? Maybe. Well, they weren't allowed cats. Maybe they had cows somewhere for milk. I don't know. Or cows stuck on a ship. But then all the other bits he had, and then what he was pouring his wine at. Oh God, no! It was like it was horrible, but hilarious because we weren't the ones doing it. That was the bit that made me cringe, like, but in a funny way. But it was funny. It's such a classic episode, and that was a kebab. Like I don't like kebabs personally. I don't like kebab meat, but that was a weird looking kebab. But it's just like where he moved. It's like it's just so good. And Craig Charles was fantastic. Everybody was, as I said. It's such a brilliant show. It's so much more clever than I first thought it was when I was younger. Like if you're younger, you can watch it and just find it funny, but then you're older and you can appreciate different parts of it, you know? I can appreciate different parts, and I really like that. I do miss the male version of Holly. But then again, they put it as like out of in a sex change, so it is still Holly, just different appearance. Which is a good way of changing it. I do miss Norman Lovett, right? I believe his name was. I know he comes back at some point, I think. Anyway, I don't know how long, but it'd be fun when he comes back. But yeah, that was a fun one. I love having Kryten. We've got the core 4, and that's what matters. And I'm excited to see what comes next, because every episode of this show is just so fun. Whether it, like, just because this isn't my favourite one doesn't mean it's not really good. It's just how good this show is for me, personally. It's just so funny. You could just stick on any episode and enjoy yourself. And you don't really have to watch. There are some continuous bits, but they haven't come up yet. Like there's a certain, I would say certain character that turns up at some point that like comes back again at some point, I think. But I don't want to go into that just in case anybody's watching this at the same speed as me. But there's that, but that's the only kind of like recurring thing I can think of. So you can literally stick in any episode and you're good. Obviously there's the Red Dwarf Starbug stuff, which is, if you know probably which bit I'm alluding to. But apart from that, there's nothing else really, so you can literally stick on any episode and it's so much fun. But yeah, I really enjoyed that, and I gotta try to edit this now. Yay, let's see how we go. But I'd love to know what you guys thought of this episode and stuff like that. If you enjoyed this reaction, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and give the notification bell a tick. You'll know when the next episode goes live. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I'll see you again for the next one. Bye.